Yeah, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash. Since I was born, been stacking my coin. These niggas pop, my money keep growing. Your girl is a dot, she all on my groin. She blowing my horn, we fuck like porn. These rappers is whack, they lyrics is corn. I'm getting this money, it never get born. I'm loading my strap, they calling the law. Fuck around, they clap for running your jaw. If it ain't about the dollars, then it don't make sense. Got me sipping brown water, but it ain't from Flint. Trying to chase all this bread, though the shit won't last. About to shut the city down like a crypto crash.
Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Fucking thing sucks.
Fucking thing sucks! We'll do it
live. Never gets old, ladies and gentlemen. Never gets old. It's your boy Crypto Blood. Welcome to another Bloodalytics live stream. We're going to get right into it. Do I have a free trade for you today? Unfortunately, I do not. I do not. And the reason is because the markets have moved so violently in the last, let's see, this happened wow, or actually this morning, 1 a.m. this morning. We had a violent move in the markets. Bloodalytics, of course, always scouting, always looking for trades, always monitoring. So we were able to catch these trades. But as far as a scalping trade today, doesn't look like we're going to get one. We'll see. We shall see. Hit that like button as you guys come in. Let me pull this up for you really quickly. We have Bloodalytics 1 minute scalping system on the screen right now. So yesterday's Bitcoin trade, great trade. We'll take a look at that one. That was an excellent trade. I gave you a free one, another winner. Chicken dinner. All right, so there you have it. We went long on Bitcoin yesterday during the live stream right here. Literally like at 9:30. I waited for the pullback, nibbled on it, I think right here, waited for the pullback, got the second long, okay, boom, took off. And we took profits all the way home until this morning. Oh, I was out. I'll show you the trade. I was out this trade, I think by 5 o'clock. I just took the last take profit and went home. Ladies and gentlemen. You can't lose taking profits. You never lose taking profits. So that trade was a success for us. But again, as I told you, we took out all-time highs. As the title of the video says, for sure this time. Yesterday I was a little premature. But today, or this morning, last night, I should say, 8:30 p.m., we took out all-time highs. 124. Was that the top? AI Griff, where you at, man? I feel like that was the final gotcha. You know, boy, Shaq does. I think that was a final gotcha because from all-time highs yesterday evening to where we are now, that's a 5% move down. It's pretty wild, violent move down from that reaction. I think there's a lot of sellers up there waiting to unload, and they did, and they absolutely did. Let me quickly show you the trade. Oh, I gotta log in. Good God Almighty! Do I have my phone on me? Oh no, ladies and gents, I don't have my phone. Let's see here. And I need my two-factor whacker. Let's see. Boom, bomb, bang. Oh, I didn't need it. Oh, round of applause. That's strange. That is absolutely strange. So let's take a look at yesterday's trade, because 750 bucks on that long trade. 750 bucks on that Bitcoin long trade yesterday, guys. Cha-ching, for sure. Now we did lose. Actually, we made money on the short as well. Let me see here. This is from 10 a.m. But I think we went back and forth. Maybe that was from the night before. So yeah, this is from yesterday. So we got a short on Ethereum that we nibbled on and closed, and then we had this long on Bitcoin, right? Because what happened was, let me go back and look really quickly at the charts. Chicka-ching, taking profits on these Ethereum shorts. So yesterday, Ethereum had a rough day overall. I only caught one trade, and I'm trying to figure out where that trade was. I have no clue. I think I caught. I might have doubled down. So I think I went short here, and then I went short again here, and I ended up just closing down here near session lows for Europe. That's why I like having this trading session indicator on my chart, because it just gives you a range bound for the day for trading. For the previous session, which is London, for your session, kind of gives you some guidance, some road map or rail, right? Train tracks on how far the market is going to deviate for the day. It typically, does stay within those ranges. So I took profit down here on that Ethereum short after I doubled down on it. Speaking of double downing, you need to get over to bloodalytics.com. It is the new site. Live, baby. It's live. It's live. We got the Moon Analytics. We got the hedge fund signal, which is your longer term automatic signal. You just fund and you're done. Bloodalytics takes care of the rest within your account via API. And we're 2% gold per month compounded is a good amount after a year. Is a good amount after a year, guys. I think it was like almost double, 50%, something like that, I believe. No, it's more than double. 2% compounded monthly on 10K. At the end of that 12 month period, you're talking about $12,000, more than double. All right, and of course we have these beautiful signals here, services, Scalpalytics Pro. I usually give you a free trade from the Bitcoin Ethereum Scalpalytics Pro when I have one. Again, remember, we don't chase markets. If we're already past the mark on entering a position, we simply don't enter that position. We simply don't do it. So get to bloodalytics.com right now and sign up. Cancel anytime if you want. You're not going to want to. You're not going to want to. So as of right now, we don't have any trades, guys. No trades. Just taking profit from the trades that we would have been in Scalpalytics. I wasn't trading at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Now the hedge fund is okay, and we can take a look at the hedge fund signals, because the hedge fund signal caught all of that. We're actually, at the time of recording, I want to say we are fully bearish. We're short on Solana, XRP, Ethereum, SUI. I think BNB, Bitcoin, near even getting the shorts in. Ethereum, I think I closed, let me see. I closed personally my Ethereum trade yesterday. We're still long on Ethereum. Okay, we are still long on, I can't tell, Bitcoin and Ethereum actually on the hedge fund side. But we did try to attempt to go long or short, then go back short on near. So I think we have a near short open right now, if I'm not mistaken. I can't tell right now. We'll have to wait for another candle to form. But yeah, huge drop off. Huge drop off. A lot of selling. Will the markets be able to kind of bounce back from that move? AI Griff, you gotta let us know what you're thinking, homie. Because I think that might have been the gotcha move. They got the rest of the people in there and got them out of there, in my opinion. Let's take a look at the main chart. This is my macro chart for crypto. And wow, look at that. We have, I mean, it's a rejection. It got above it, but it's also a rejection because it didn't sustain those levels above. It did not sustain those levels above. I'm talking about here at this level right here. That was another rejection. Now, will we get another attempt? Is it 3 strikes, you're out? I don't know. I personally think, it took us, it didn't take us that long to get back up there. But I told you the other day, I said this is a very impressive move to see us, traverse this move down and then head back up. Right? From here to here, we're talking about only 2 days. Thought it was longer than that. But 2 days is 2 days. So in 2 days, or in, I should say, a couple of hours, we wiped out what we, gathered as in momentum upwards. That took 2 days. We wiped that out in a few hours. And this is why they say, the markets say, you take the stairs up and the elevator down. Well, this is the elevator down, ladies and gentlemen. That's the elevator down. In 10 hours, we wiped out 2 days worth of momentum up. So we have to watch this move very closely because this area was violated. Okay. We're right at pressing back up against it, but it has been violated already. So it doesn't matter. Even if we come back up here like this, the violation occurred. Now you're going to just see if you can hold the baseline here at 116 on Bitcoin. Let's see. We'll have to see. But as of now, you know, we're very bearish with the signals, the hedge fund signal, Hedgelytics, as my guy Jason likes to call it. I love that name. Hedgelytics is. Let me just double check and see. Let me do a pulse check on Hedgelytics really quickly. So Hedgelytics, we are actually, yeah, we're bearish. We're more bearish than bullish. We're on the bearish side. The sentiment, my sentiment gauge. We're on the bearish side. So we've got 5 trades, 6 trades, 5 trades open roughly. And yeah, bearish. Still long Ethereum. Still long Tron. Still long Bitcoin. Short Solana. Near short. And BNB short. So I closed my short from 123 last night when I went to bed. Oh, he said market or you closed it. Could have made a mint. Oh, I got you. D Fuente's in the house. House of Trades in the house. House of Trades is signed up with Bloodalytics. Opened a short at 47.70 and closed it at 45.50. Nice. On Ethereum, I'm assuming. I don't know what time zone you are, House of Trades, but if you're able to trade the Eurozone, I think you're overseas. The Eurozone, you would have definitely made some money on that Ethereum trade with Bloodalytics scalping. It was an attempt to go. So this is the Eurozone here. You can see denoted down here, London, in the orange zone or box rectangle. It was an attempt to go short here at 46.97. We tried to do a double short, double down on it. Got tapped out here. Tried to do a double long, and we got tapped out and ended up going short. You would have made your money back on this short here from 46.60 and taking half your profit down here at 45.58. Some more here, and we're still in this trade. I'm not in it because I didn't trade this morning that early. Way too early for me. Bitcoin, a cleaner look at it though. Went short even before the Eurozone started. This is the Asian zone. Went short at 152 last night or this morning. And that was a much better and cleaner trade there. I forget now that I have Scalpalytics going for more than 2 pairs. I need to bring up and show you guys other trades as well. So for Sol, Scalpalytics Sol, nice trade here. You would have taken Sol, you would have went short at about 4:30 this morning Eastern Standard, doubled down on it at 5:30 and taken all that chicken home. All that chicken home. Up about, I would say, what's that, about 4 and almost 5% on this trade right now. 5%. So just imagine, so why that's a huge amount is because 5% on a leverage trade, it can be a nice chunk of change for you, especially if you're trading a decent amount. Let's just say you're trading 50,000 per trade. Nominal dollars, meaning like you're leveraged up and the trade size is 50,000, 100,000. At 50,000, that's what is that? At 50,000, 10,000 would be 5K. So you're talking about 2,500 for this one trade. You know, so, but you got to have risk management in trading. That's the number one thing to success. You can't overtrade your account. So if you're trading, you know, $50,000 worth, 100,000, you should have at least 25, 50,000 in your account, at least 25, because you got to think a loss. Bloodalytics, the Scalpalytics system, usually the stop loss zone is between 3.3 or so, 1/3% and 0.5%. So you got to think a 0.5%. Let's just go with the upper bound there. A 0.5% loss on 50K is going to be what? I'm doing math here live, ladies and gentlemen, live. It's going to be about $250, right? Yeah, 250, 0.5%, about 250, $250 a loss. So you got to be able to sustain when trading, especially scalping. You can have 4 or 5, like all together. You can have a bad day, right? And have 4 consecutive losses, 3 or 4 consecutive losses. So you've got to be able to sustain $1,000 drawdown on your account if you're trading that high. So this is why you have to keep your trading sizes correct in relation to your account size. Just a little game for you. So this is BNB. BNB had a double long that was out there. Just, I don't know what the hell. We traded this. You would have gotten this alert at 6:30 yesterday p.m. And would have been nice trades there for you. But this is exactly what I'm talking about here, where you get periods of, and I don't know why my charts, but you get periods of, back and forth. You'll get a few back and forths before the market finally realizes which direction it's going to go. And, we had a little back and forth here. Short ended up taking 50% of the profits on this trade here. So we got, took back some of those losses on that back and forth. And then we ended up going long, and we double longed it, and now we're going fully long here. Double long on BNB with a profit target of 1%. But I can't give you that trade because we are too far from this. See, I wouldn't take this trade. If I saw this chart and said, "Oh man," I wouldn't take this trade. I missed the opportunity to go long here. I missed the opportunity to double down on my long here. I just got to chalk it up. Just got to chalk it up, ladies and gentlemen. I thought you were street smart, bro. So you either wait for another pullback to get to your first entry point, or in between your first and second entry point in this zone here. In this zone, right? Maybe never. I'm trying to bring up the right tool, right? You can get in there in this zone. That's between your first entry and second entry. That will give you like a half cost basis on that, right? If you get in right here, it would be like in between both of those. So you can use tools like that on your chart, on your Scalpalytics chart, to see where visually, so you can just hold yourself back from actually entering it and wait till it enter this pocket. Then you enter your long, and you put your stop loss you know, below this green line. You want to do it below the green line. The green line is not a definite stop loss. It's a, I call it soft loss. It's a soft stop loss. It needs to kind of like, a few things have to happen to be around here or below here for the stop loss to actually trigger. So I would put it, you know, anytime you're trading Scalpalytics, I would put the stop losses a lot. Let me see. I'll visually show you. About 0.1%, maybe even 0.15% away from your stop loss if you're adding it in your exchange. Give it some room, because the exchanges price action will be different on each exchange. So you might get on one exchange, it'll get down there and wick down and tap everyone out because they're doing a liquidity grab, so they'll wick you out. And Bloodalytics never got tapped out. You want to follow when Bloodalytics gets tapped out, not when, you know, you don't want. So you got to keep that stop loss level away from the actual area where we have a pivot point on the actual signals. Just a little tutorial there. I'm gonna do another updated tutorial for Bloodalytics tomorrow. I'll have it up on the website under videos or on the YouTube channel. You'll be able to see that. So there'll be a new trading strategy overview video coming soon on bloodalytics.com. If you have more questions, want to know more about it, you can do that. All right, so that's pretty much it for today, guys. No trades, unfortunately. Markets were way out of whack. Couldn't get you a trade in today, but maybe tomorrow, or maybe you can sign up and do your own trade. I'm just saying. It's your boy Crypto Blood. I'm out here, people. Holla.
My money keep growing. Your girl is a dot. She all on my groin. She blowing my horn. We fuck like porn. These rappers is whack. They lyrics is corn. I'm getting this money. It never get born. I'm loading my strap. They calling the law. Fuck around and get clapped for running your jaw. If it ain't about the dollars, then it don't make sense. Got me sipping brown water, but it ain't from Flint. Trying to chase all this bread, though the shit won't last. About to shut the city down like a crypto crash.
Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks! We'll do it live.
Okay.